morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good morning. We've come to the end of the week. Today is 11th of December. See the chart on our screen. We'll start our analysis with the chart on our screen. This is NZDUSD. So today I want us to look at this chart because it looks really good on a given time frame. I will delete this first. So look at this. Look at what happened here yesterday. We had a resistance level at this price. Here, this was a very good resistance. You can see that the price went down. Then this candle here, the one which had a bearish pin, this was supposed to be a sell. This candle was supposed to signal the fact that the price is supposed to continue to the lower side. However, the price moved up and even closed beyond everything. So this is a good sign that possibly we could see price continue to the upper side. So on this chart, as we're speaking now, this should be a buy. We're expecting buyers to come in strongly on this chart. I do recommend that you keep looking for buy positions. Expect price to move much higher. So keep looking for buy orders. Keep looking for buy orders. There's no selling this chart. We will just be looking for buy positions. Is that clear? My explanation for buying, is that clear? Okay. So we look at it from the weekly chart. You can see that we had a sell. This is like a pin bar for a sell. However, the price is currently almost at the tip of the previous week. So this changes everything. This changes everything. The fact that we had a pin bar here and the price has taken an entire week to go up to the tip of this candle could be a sign that possibly we could see price continue to the upper side, or we may see price come down up to this point. So that is unlikely to happen today because you're already on the Friday, the last day of the week. So if price pulls back down, then this is the best place to look for a buy from. If the price continues up, then we do expect a continuation up to this point, and then there is something which looks like a trend line here. Yes, it looks like a trend line because we had a resistance, we had a resistance, we had a resistance. So these are some levels where we actually expect activities to be at. Here, here, and then you have another one here. If the price gets to these levels, then these are going to be the correct places to look for a trade from. So we want to look at the next symbol. We look at GBP USD. This chart is bearish for some reasons. I'm going to explain why it's bearish. Look at this trend line here. You see how perfect it was used as a resistance here. We had a resistance, we had a resistance, we had so if you're looking at this chart now, you're supposed to be expecting sellers to come in on this chart. Expect price to continue down. This is very steep, so we don't expect this channel to hold much, but the price currently is bearish, so expect a continuation to the lower side. Expect price to continue much lower, most likely up to this point, where if it goes below, expect a continuation up to the next level here, where if it does go below, then expect even further continuation up to this point. So these are the places where we expect the price to go up to this level, this zone, or this zone. The next chart is Euro USD. So Euro USD so far, this is upwards. We have a level there. We have a level there. So you remember what you said previously, this is an area of consolidation here. As it is now, the price is above 1.19095. So keep looking for buy positions. Expect price to continue up to this point, where if the price break above, expect it to proceed even higher up to 1.24612. we have a level here, 1.224025. the next level is 1.24612. so the next chart I want us to look at is USDJPY. So this is bearish. I'm going to explain why I'm saying this is bearish. There is a trend line which runs all the way from this point here. There is another one like this. So somebody may be wondering, how comes I have left this part out? So the part which I've left out, this is like a false breakout. The price came to this point, broke below, then it came back again. So that part becomes a false breakout, but it's not a clear move. It's a fall. The price attempted to break below, but then it pulled back and closed above. So as it is now, expect price to continue down up to this support. Expect price to continue down up to this support, where if the price bounces off, expect a move even higher to the upper side, where you're supposed to look for a sell from the point. So this is a buy from this point here, and this is a sell from the other point, which is here. So the next chart I want us to be looking at is gold. So gold is bearish. Gold is bearish. There is that trend line from the bottom, and then there is this. So we have a support here, we have a support there, we have a support there, then we have a resistance, we have a resistance. So if the price can pull back up, if the price pulls back up, that is, if the price comes back up to this point, then that will be a good place to look for a sell from. So technically we just want price to pull back slightly to the upper side so that we can get the correct place to look for a sell from. So that's what we're waiting for on gold. The price should just pull back upwards so that we look for a buy when the price gets there. So the next chart I want us to look at is SP500 here. So SP500 is upwards. I'm going to explain why I'm saying it's upwards. Just look at this indicator. Look at how nicely this thing is upwards. From this point here, when the price closed above the blue line, you've seen that the price has been held above the blue line. As it is now, we are still upwards. So the overall trend in this case is upwards. Therefore, you only need to be looking for buy positions only. There's no selling. We'll just be looking for buy positions, buy orders only. Does that make sense? So the next chart I want us to look at is Brent oil. Brent oil has continued upward just as we expected. We did have a trend line here. We mean a support there. We had a support there. So this was like a resistance which was broken. The price retraced back. As we're speaking now, you can see that we are still upward. So expect price to continue up to this point. Expect price to continue up to this level, 53.432. So if you're on this chart now, keep looking for buy positions. Expect price to go up to that point, where if it breaks above, expect a pullback, then expect a continuation to the upper side. So this is upwards up to this point. This is upwards from that point. So expect a continuation to the upper side. Expect price to continue up, break beyond this level, retrace back, buy there. Expect price to continue up to 59.16.